Welcome into game number 4 of our Wood Elf, of our Rebel season Wood Elves. What season is this? This is season 3, isn't it? Yeah, of course. Of course it's season 3 because we won season 2. So yes, welcome to game 4, season 3 of the Rebel Wood Elves. Still the same team we started at the very beginning of season 1. Still going strong. We are in the first stage of the season. Rebel has a new format this season which starts with the 6-game Swiss, so we are still in the Swiss phase. We've started pretty well. We've got 2 wins and a draw. But our fourth opponent here is Yasmir, who those of you who've been following the team all the way along will remember. Yasmir is one of the, he is the only team we lost to last season was these humans. So on our way to winning Rebel, we lost 1 game in the group stage, I guess, and it was against Yasmir's humans. So we'll see how we go this time. He's going to have a lot of inducements. I'm expecting to see very possibly Griff here. But we've got a horrible elf killing human with tackle mighty blow and juggernaut. We've got a couple more elf killing humans with mighty blow, guard and stand firm, just no tackle. We've got a guard blitz. It's a really nice set of blitzers, really nice set of 4 blitzers. Has a cannoneer thrower with block, has a rackle lineman that's pretty handy as well against elves, a dirty player catcher. Interesting that looks like it's not a random, that's chosen, and it's full dirty player before sneaky kid. And then we've got a, I guess, utility belt catcher here. There is a block ogre on this team, but it's MNG, so that's good for us. Our team, very quickly, we look like we normally do. We've got our 2 stupid movement line war dancers, 1 with mighty blow tackle, 1 with juggernaut frenzy. We've got our 1 turner. We've got our lovely random GFI NGT, and although they keep leaving the game every game since they got that, they just go off on like turn 2. But yeah, that's us. We're giving up a lot of inducements. Let's see what they do with it. 295. That's pretty much exactly Griff. So Griff is on the table. But you might choose something else. They could go for Cindy, of course, and take some other things. But Griff's pretty good. So yeah, Griff Overworld is there. Moo is here laughing at a horrible elf. Who laughs at elves? Moo. I thought you were on my team. Astrotail prefers Princes of the Universe over Masters of the Universe. I don't know if I do know that one. A Master of the Universe obviously is He-Man, isn't it? What's Princes of the Universe? Okay, the humans have won the coin toss. They've put us on... Hang on, my dog is determined to be on my lap right now. Okay, Ross, come onto the lap. Oh, it's going to make things harder. If you get any random dog noises, you know who did it. Right. Alright, thank you, Ross. Alright, thank you, Ross. Ross is now fully on my lap. So we'll put our 1 turner and our leader thrower off on the bench for the 1 turn if we need it. I would have chosen offense first here, I think, although I'm not totally sure. I just was kind of hoping to get like the early mighty blow hits, because since we've got this extra mighty blow against humans, going 3 mighty blow on line of scrimmage would be pretty good, but not to be. Ross is doing his absolute best to tangle himself up with my headphone wire. Good dog. Alright. Now let's calm down 1 second and try to do this formation right. That is a random dauntless, I think, which doesn't do as much good since the ogre isn't here. Alright, so we've got catcher here, we've got our 2 movement 9 gross war dancers here, the bonus mighty blow here. I think this is all okay. Maybe I flip that to that side. Let's give that a try. Yeah, Rebel, because of the time zone, because of the server lag in the Australian time zone, which a lot of Big O has. Only in the group stage here with Big O we have 4-minute turns instead of the time bank. Not my favourite, but it's trying to accommodate players who are really struggling with the lag, so Ah, well, I hope you're having a fun morning, Moo. And good morning, Dukes, as well. Dukes I just saw in Bud Bolnut's stream, taking the morning off work and skipping their lie-in to do painting instead. So, definitely a pretty bangy human team with the 3 Mighty Blow Blitzers, so even without their ogre, definitely very capable of smashing us up a bit here. We haven't got strip ball. It's a decision I've talked about a few times with this team when I was very focused in Season 1 on trying to build a team to try to do well in playoffs, and I felt like we needed to turbocharge towards the Tackle Mighty Blow and the Frenzy Juggernaut, so we never got strip ball at the beginning. And then further on in team builds, it doesn't feel as necessary, but definitely right now I wish we had strip ball, because strip ball is one of the best counters to Griff, really. Griff is strength 4, for anyone who doesn't know Griff. Griff is a monster. Griff is one of the best star players, best mega stars in the whole game. Strength 4, edge 2+, has blodge and sprint and sure feet and fend, and also a skill which basically just lets him reroll a dice once per game. Very, very, very good star player for humans and any other team that can take him. He's not back to carry the ball, which is interesting. It looks like maybe they're going to try to carry on the throw and have Griff as a scoring outlet. I guess he's a nice blitzing piece as well. Yeah, interesting choice there. Ooh, blitz for us. Blitz for us is interesting. Can't hit Griff, sadly. Could try to move the tree into here. Tag a couple of blitzers, don't hate that. Could also try to move it this way, which would tag 2 scarier blitzers, but it's kind of taking it away from the middle of the action, so probably not the way we want to go. How many have I got? Just the 4. I think this is a worthwhile action. Classic. So the blitz, I've got 3 players I can move. Go for this one. That was an absolutely classic first thing on a blitz, wasn't it? Just immediately root the tree. Do get our Mighty Blow hit on the tackle one though, which is nice. And we get an armor break because of our Mighty Blow, so that's very nice. Okay, we do like that. Yeah, that's definitely not a bad outcome. And I think we have to bring this through to put the pressure on. Question is, do we risk 2 2+s and have a chance it could even scatter next to us? I think we do. No! Oh, they caught it anyway. They scatter caught it on that one anyway. At least we didn't hurt ourselves. Yeah, a couple of ones on that turn with the tree rooting and the GFI failing. But we also got a free stun on their tackle piece, which is nice. So they could foul us. They've got a deep bench, but they haven't put their dirty player on and they haven't got a bribe, so it's not as scary as it could be. Like, I guess the option, if you hadn't taken Griff, you could have gone Cindy, you could have taken a bribe. Even a couple of bribes for Cindy. So there were other options here for sure. But I liked this because it not only has it taken this out, which is obviously like great for a turn, but now it makes this slightly more awkward as well. Like, you can take this as a 1 dice, but you're getting the assist is harder. And I think it's going to force you to split your team like a little bit, like this one here. Maybe it's just the 1 player. Maybe it's not that much, I don't know. Let's have a look at this catcher here who I haven't properly looked at. It's got sprint, diving tackle, leap, and safe pair of hands. This is if Rick Reckless is still in chat, this feels like a Rick Reckless catcher. Embrace the random life. Safe pair of hands, don't see that very often, but can be useful. Oh my god, Collie's tea is gone. What happened to your tea? How did this happen? Who took it? Dukes is only building minis, not painting them. Sorry, important distinction. Very important to me as someone who has only ever built and not painted. Oh, you drank it all. Well, that's a pretty good reason. Okay, I guess we're handing off to Griff? Yeah, okay, so Griff has got the ball after all. We just did it via a handoff rather than starting with it. Does the one dice in the lineman, gets the POW. Doesn't remove it though, so that's pretty good. We got through turn 1 with 11 elves. Well, 10 elves and a rooted tree, but... oh, there's not something fun to do, is there, here? Is there any world where we could chain push Griff into the tree? Need to think about that. I think it's too hard because we can get the first push, but we could use Griff to chain push someone else into the tree. I think it might be more work than it's worth. What are we doing? Let's be annoying and tag you. And let's split your team a little bit here. So we could use the Frenzy Juggernaut to try and go like push, which would push something onto the tree, which I don't totally hate. It's a bit of a run around though. I just think maybe it's more movement than it's worth, and it's going to sacrifice too much position here at the front. So I think let's keep it really simple this turn and just punch something. Fine. Good. This one I'm leaving here, just I don't want that to move really. Yeah, I feel like there was a more fun play there to do like super aggressive and try to push something into the tree, but I think it was maybe an overcommit. I guess I could have used Juggernaut to push this, just push the stand firm into the tree. Maybe that was a play worth considering. That's nice for them, yeah. It gives you a second if you don't get the power, but you did get the power. That was a nice thought. Exciting that a 27 skill 3 bench human team has enough to buff for Toon Juice Griff. Yeah, my Wood Elves are a tiny bit expensive, Shamba. Just a tiny bit. I think we're 1.71 now. Which feels crazy given how many of the linemen don't even have skills. Okay, that was just full power. It was obviously a risk I took. Putting that there, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't with the wrestle and the dodge, but it doesn't get hurt, so it's okay. We're just staying here with the humans this turn. Griff in his little bunker. Could foul. They've got the bench for it, like I said. They haven't got the bribes, no dirty players off, but they could still foul. So this turn we definitely could push Griff onto the tree if we wanted to, but we could also just surf this. So if we put someone in here, blitz here, push, push, push. I mean, I've got to do that, don't I? I've just got to do that. It's a shame because surfing that also feels pretty good. But I could also just punch that, I don't have to surf it. I would hit from here. Push, push. My second push is going to come from here. Be 1 dice. But a push would be enough to get me onto there, and it's got Juggernaut.
Sitting down on the job. There'll be trouble with the unions in this case.
Come on, rooted tree. No. That was a fun play, right? I think I deserve points for the funness of the play. Now this gets killed, which is less fun. Oh, there's the power we needed. Yeah, worried for this war dancer, but we've made a mess if nothing else. It's not that easy to get 2 dice on Griff, so I think like when you see a chance like that to get him onto the tree, it's worth looking at. So they could wrestle our war dancer here and stomp on it. That is a Rackle human. But they're not going to, they're going to take the push. They've got more chance to hit it here, right? They can hit it with Mighty Bow still. Luckily for us, Lady G'day is not having it. Gets 1 more hit here. Not with Mighty Bow this time at least. You may have some fun points. No ball, but fun points. Exactly. That's the real quiz, right? We got some fun points. Ooh, uses the blitz on it. Still doesn't get it. That's nice. Good job, Lady G'day, not getting killed. There you go. Griff didn't fall over, but neither did Lady G'day. I guess that's sort of fair in some way. Sort of. Oh, they can still get another hit on it here. Yeah, they can hit it again. Okay, 1 more hit on Lady G'day. That's a lot of hits on Lady G'day. Because the guard there. Haven't made the ball safe yet. This team makes me want to put the kettle on. What makes them want to put the kettle on? Their team or my team? Oh, my team, of course. Yeah, because the team names. You should put the kettle on. That's just obvious. Always true. You always have the kettle on. Okay, so we're going to get 2 dice on that one again. Yeah, it's definitely leaning into the hits where they can get them so far, which makes sense. Gets another power.
They've got so many twerps coming through on twerp. What's that?
They've been pretty unlucky not to break any armor so far. Oh, I just spoke too soon. They're going to break armor on this one, aren't they? I spoke too soon. What was I thinking? Yeah, called it. Oh, gotta let it go. It's the league game, not a res game, so yeah, no more frenzy for the drive is pretty big. That's pretty big. Hopefully it'll come back. That's a nice arm break that. Just a stun, but we'll take it.
had a goal I've seen lying on the field during my career. Well, I could start my own team. You only need 1,000,000 goals, right?
See if we can get the tree involved again. Oh, there we go. There's one back. Good job, Elgaday. Oh, that's a guard blitzer as well. Not one of the best. It's the weakest of the 3 blitzers, but it's still a blitzer. It's still some guard off. We don't hate it. We don't hate it. Yeah, very typical that random lineman does the job after like the whole squad of bashy boys couldn't. Did we even need Mighty Blow there? We did. Yep, we needed to break the armor. In fact. And yes, you're not wrong, Shamba. These woodies have got 3 Mighty Blows, so they're pretty punchy. Although this one... oh no, hang on, it's still on. I was going to say this one normally leaves the pitch before it gets to anything. I got this. This was literally the end of last season when I was about to redraft. I was like, well, let's just take a random on the secondary and see if we get lucky. We already had block, and then we just lucked into Mighty Blows. So yeah, that was an extremely lucky random. But so far in his career, GFI Indy has mostly just left the pitch immediately because he's an obvious target without dodge. Yes, my team's very expensive. Shamba has been marvelling at the fact that this is clearly not a cheap human team, which it isn't. It's got a lot of skills, and yet they're still getting Grev. But my team is very expensive. The humans are missing their ogre as well. If the humans had their block ogre, then that would close the gap a bit. I think I did just get a lesson as well in here on like why I need to finally give these ones sidestep, because I haven't got sidestep on either War Dancer, and if I had sidestep that would not have taken the 200 hits it took to knock it over. So a bit of a reminder there that I need to take some boring sensible skills sometimes. Would I rather have Griff or the block ogre? Yeah. I think you can guess the answer to that one. Is that a cheeky one, nice pal? That is a cheeky one, nice pal. The rudeness. Well, I think we need to punch this catcher because I have tackle Mighty Blow and it's got the lower armor. I think we maybe bring this one down and hit that onto the tree. I think we dodged that one. Okay. Do we make this a 3 dice? I like doing 3 dice here, but I also like having some players in front, so probably not. Who needs 3 dice? Oh wow. Elgaday is on a mission this morning. It's a nice removal. Bring them back to the middle. You in there. Dodge here. Or do we block this first? If we power, we could dodge underneath. Let's dodge this one first.
They've got the advantage, but there is no sure thing.
I want to hit it there, but it blocks my dodging path. I think it's still the right thing to do.
With arms like pine trees, there was only going to be one result in that spot.
I cut the corner again. It doesn't make that much difference unless I'm doing a rush, which I'm not, so let's just come to here. This is pretty good. Obviously, like we've moved more than they have, which is very lucky, and we've also got their tackle. It's been really lucky that because of the blitz, we've basically tied up their tackle mighty by piece for the entire drive. It's been just getting knocked over every turn, which has been a huge help. But now we haven't really isolated these because they can just bring those over, but we've put some pressure on. Are you the Orcs or the Elves in this matchup? Mighty Bow tackled answer, yes. Pretty much, Zach. And morning, Zach, how are you? I think it's a heavily randomed catcher, Shamba. I think that's what's going on. Needs strength 4. Well, I was hoping because they've obviously both got movement. I was low-key hoping that they would luck into strength or agility. Like, I know strength isn't like generally the meta pick because of the cost, but I probably would have taken it. But yeah, we got movement instead, which has also been amazing. Uvasak, thank you so much for the raid this morning. Good to see you. Let's do a shout out to... Oh, and I was going to do it and Collie's already all over it. Thank you, Collie. I assume that was Collie. But yeah, Uvasak, my former clan teammate and absolute legend. Check them out if you're not already. So, definitely some options here. That being stand firm means we'd have to pow it. But if we pow it, we have a hit on the ball. So we probably want to try, don't we? Take this block first and see what it gets us. Do power. And another Kaz, because that's what we're doing this morning. Not even Mighty Bow that time, just a random English breaks fast pow. Lucky. Always the best strategy, just be very lucky. God here makes this a little awkward still, so we should probably try and power that as well. No power on that means we're probably going to have to do one dice. Because we could bring in an assist here. We've got this one, we could do it. But then we'd just be hitting off the guard anyway, so it'd still be a one dice. This is not even a one dice unless we make our Dauntless, but we have got Dauntless, so it's a 2+ for a one dice on the ball, which of course we will try. Gets the Dauntless, fails the block, gets a push second time. Okay, well, I think we just take that. We're probably going to force Griff to score here. Like, this is not a very easy stall, is it? So I think we I know, Collie, armor didn't even break on that one. What's going on? Good morning, Ross. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you. That was a really helpful book. Everyone needed to. Yes, I know. So they still have 11 players, but they have only 11 players now, and they've lost 3 pretty good ones. They've lost 2 blitzers, one of them just guard, the other one guard, Mighty Bow and stand firm. So yeah, rough start for Yaz in this game for sure. Oh, goes for a rush here, fails it. Snakes it because Yaz is having absolutely none of the luck. I think we can hit this again, but I don't know if we will. I mean, if we get the power, it's pretty nice. How easy is it to get an assist? We could even make it a 2 dice. We probably should try to hit it. Feels like it's a way to burn through rerolls though.
That's our holding maneuver, if ever I saw
I feel like what we do is we click these one at a time, and if we have to use the reroll early, we abandon plan and just do something else. Do have to spend a reroll.
on the edge of the field.
So I think we abandon the plan to hit Griff now because I want to give myself the chance to keep that reroll and score back instead. If I'd got that assist in without spending a reroll, I would have gone for the ball. But because I only have one reroll, have got the leader on the bench, I'd rather just give myself a 2-turn offense. I think here. Still put our tackle on Griff because you never know. And really make sure you're not going anywhere. Punch that one.
Unity is strength.
Punch this one.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers. It's black.
Yeah, I think it's just a dodge to score now, isn't it? Or a blitz to score, I guess. You can just blitz backwards.
Will it make a difference?
So, like, I don't know, like 2 turns. We can definitely fail a 2-turn offense. Like, this is not disaster for Yaz. Actually, I think he's done pretty well in the circumstances to get a turn 7 score. Could definitely have gone worse for him. Could definitely have gone better for us. I mean, it's gone very well for us, so I'm not saying that like it's gone bad. But yeah, would have loved to get them either in on turn 6 or get a turnover. Would I still stay out? But yeah, even with Wood Elves, like 2 turns, they're not automatic. We've got an 11 player defense. Snakes happen, Griff's hanging around. Lots of ways this can go wrong. Snakes in Blood Bowl, I know. Who could foresee such a thing? I don't know, maybe I should have committed and gone hit the ball even with spending the reroll when I did. Maybe that was wrong. I think there's some argument for actually just doing a 1 turn here, but especially because it would give us potentially 2 goes at getting that back, but I don't know, it feels a bit too rowdy. I'm not going to hit that one. Let's give that to dodge. You really don't need to be there, you're fast enough. Okay. That's not just surfing. It's fine. First things first. Scoring threat. Scoring threat.
quick and easy. Nice. That's been practiced on the training field more than a few times. Fair fights can be so overrated. There's always room in sport for a scrap like this. How are they going to capture a hold of the ball if they're constantly riding around on the ground? What's that led to?
Grounded agony, Joe. Here comes the other team.
Griff can definitely do things here. At least we have the sidestep. Giving ourselves several options for scoring. Maybe that should have been one further back. Blame. It's tricky with that bow. We should have been there. Just make a double screen that side. I don't know, it's kind of don't want to make it easy for them just to walk around the top either though, so.
Have you looked at face tone?
What is the chalice opponent this evening? It's someone called Dastardly Dan, who I don't know. They're playing Lizards, and I am predictably playing Wood Elves. For a shock twist, I'm playing Wood Elves. Something different, right? The thing no one saw coming. Tree plays Wood Elves. Love that. They'll get a second hit, but it takes up an extra player. Unless they reroll it, which also makes sense. Makes lots of sense. Doing well today, GFI and GT at getting punched without dying. So we're going to make a screen in front. That's what this looks like. Which we will have a few different options for how we deal with that. But we're going to have to roll dice, so yeah, Yaz is definitely giving us chances to fail.
This circle of happies. Aren't they a bunch of happy clappies, Joe?
I wouldn't like to use the word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Makes the one nice there, just gets a push. And do we try the hard dodge to get this out, or do we leave it? Leave it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can go in that way. So let's look at that first. See where it gets us. Let's pout. Need to not work my own way here, so if I work in that way, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's okay, so we'll just go there.
Now a tree is a fork in a thunderstorm.
Yeah, I haven't miscounted that, so I can score from here. So blitz that out of the way. And it's just a lot of twos. It's a lot of twos.
He seemed to
Another removal for Algaday, who is doing a lot of work.
Players going for it.
Rudeness.
A really
Yeah,
great
movement 9 with sprint. It's pretty gross. This is why my team is 1.7 million, because it can do quite a lot. Chaos is out as well, so the humans are on 10. We get our war dancer back. Yeah, this is in a very strong position now. Humans can one turn. Like, Griff is very nice for one turn as well, so even if we score at the end of this game, it's not necessarily all set. Definitely still work to do, but a strong position for sure. Bryden, thank you so much for the resub. 5 months with the weirdos. Firmly established as a weirdo now. Right. I think Catcher needs one more SVP to get a level, which we would like. But we want to take all of our Mighty Blow hits on the line for sure. We definitely want to bring you back on. One of us, exactly. Pop you in there. You in there. You back here. Oh, I definitely want to blitz the dirty pair, don't I? It's going to be a very bangy line for the elves here, but it's okay. We're bangy elves. As you can see from the injury boxes, oh, their turn for a blitz. Well, fair's fair. And Griff could get there. No, can't quite get there. Could get close. The bangy line is actually kind of not bad against the blitz. At least there's that. Yeah, they could just use the guard. They haven't got as much guard as they used to. I was thinking they could use the guard to make our hits harder, but they have only got 2 out of their 4 guard on the pitch because of all the banging. At the rate they've been dropping players, they might not have players want it. I mean, that is possible. Gets a pow on catcher, but they might hit back this half. You never know. Things can change. Mighty Blow hit on catcher. Does not remove it. I mean, that is one thing like that was such a huge impact of our blitz in the first half, is that they basically did not get to use He-Man for the entire drive in that first half. Like, He-Man was just stuck behind the tree, which, when it's your only Mighty Blow tackle piece against elves, is definitely like a loss. So Griff fails a 3+ to go through. Could spend the special skill. Does spend the special skill. Okay, so Consummate Professional is used. And Griff is on his feet here. Going to try to get onto the ball. Don't blame him. One more rush gets you next to it. Pretty good work by Griff there. We'll try and get the catch through as well. Catch doesn't go through. Ball scatters away from Griff. That's good. That is good. Still might try to hit Griff because it's Griff. First, I'm going to Mighty Blow this one.
A good coach
Good.
always uses right player, right job.
Gets me off their Mighty Blow as well, so it's like a double whammy. Humans down to 9 players. Poor Yaz. Pretty unlucky. All around here. Did not snake, that's a good start. Don't need Dauntless because we've got the assists. Boo. Boo yourself. Hey, Faymere. Who's the longest subscriber going to guess Collie? I think it's either Collie or Dizzy or Good Guy Merton. I could check. There's a list. You might get some clues from the chat list team because it was an off-stream team, so I think I've just named everyone after the longest subscribers. Ball next. Ball definitely next. Good. Tuck that in there. Take the 3 dice here. Love that. And then I'm going to stomp on Griff. Sorry, Griff, but you're Griff.
I think he's going to make him suffer. Fast and impossible to tackle.
No arm break. Didn't get sent off, which for me is a success on a foul, frankly. Never actually remove things with fouls. That's not my style, but at least it didn't get sent off. Saying poor Yaz before seeing the result of the dodge, there was Arsenal trouble. Yeah, to be fair, it was. Karma was lenient to me. Dizzy has a founder's badge. I'm very jealous. Founding member, Dizzy. Ask Tree to restart the channel so you can get one too. For Collie, maybe. You and your wood elves are my nightmare. Aw, how could you say that? My lovely sweet wood elves. Are you in Rebel this season, Zach? I don't know if you've ever... I know you played Clan, obviously. I don't know if you ever played in the main league. Yes, this team is the reigning Rebel champion, and it looks like one, doesn't it, for now? It's still got all the gross pieces. At some point, the odds will catch up to us and we will get murderized. Could even still happen in this game. But the elves have lived a charmed life so far. The lovely Sweetwood elves in the background twirling chains and wearing their jackets. Is this West Side Story now? Is that what's happening? Did Rebel become West Side Story? Is this the Jets and the Sharks? Oh my god, chat. I don't want to get you too excited. And I know I will get you too excited when I say this. But Shamba and Cauliflower, who are doing commentary on my Chalice game later, have promised a duet. I believe that was the phrase used. Promise, guaranteed. Said that there definitely will be a duet and harmonising and just a delightful musical interlude for you all. So that's to look forward to. Not just Blood Bowl, but song. Fingers crossed for Islands in the Stream. Oh my god, wouldn't that be good? Right, lots of pressure from Yaz. I really, really want to serve Griff, which is certainly not impossible, but does take some work. I'd need to clear this so that I can come in here. Push into push, and then last one from there. I really want to do it, but it might be stupid. It'd just be so good to have Griff off the page. When is he strength 4 as well? Yeah, I think I probably can't. He's too much of a commitment. I think probably the sensible thing is the boring thing, which is punching him here. Darkness is a good skill. Get the pout with the mighty blow. Pretty good too. Thank you for the resub, Losray. 3 months with the weirdos. Thank you very much for the resub and for the good luck for chatters. Oh, Griff's off anyway. Served. We served Griff, chat. Okay, that's huge. That's very much a big difference in this game. Are we staying where we are now? No, I should prefer you on the side here. Stop that tackle from getting in. Good. Knock down.
Now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm. They're gathering around that little plate like halflings round a sandwich.
Okay, that's a little awkward.
Very true. One of them should hit harder next
Right out the end, I think.
time. Safety again. Oh, too easy. Hey, that's almost competent.
Makes that easy to get out. I think just there's gonna be okay. Because, like, yeah, you can clear a path, but then you've got to come all the way around with string 2-piece. I think it's okay.
They're still standing.
Yuvasaki, I think unfortunately we're like 4 weeks into the season, so you're a little way off. But you could always get on the Discord and ping the admins and check. They might have options to join late, because there's a bit of a weird. I say weird. I actually really like it. It's just a bit confusing at first, the structure for this season, where there's like a Swiss stage that leads into like a group stage that leads into the playing for playoff tickets. So there might be ways of joining later. I'm not sure. Oh, broken arm. That's okay, isn't it? Means we're going to be down our wrestle dodge piece for next round, but we can live with that. Dodgy Link. He loses passing ability, but not the end of the world. Can't complain about our first Kaz taken when the human side looks like that. Pretty crazy game. Weirdly, like, I still don't feel like I'm that many players up, and I don't know why. I don't know if that's just me being ridiculous, but I don't feel as heavily up on numbers as I should, given that I am up a good few on numbers.
They've got so many
I sometimes think this colour scheme I've chosen for the MisspelledTrees is like just doesn't show up on the pitch as well, and makes me think I'm not in as strong a position as I am sometimes, because it's a bit like blends in. So like it's just like psychological or something. Right. So definitely would like to punch that off if we can. Currently not a 2 dice. So what I'd really like to do is serve this, but Yaz is playing well. Like, Yaz is doing the right things to make this awkward. I'm gonna have to roll a dice somewhere. Roll that one. Put you there. And then if I put you here, this becomes 2 dice.
Count those teeth, Jim. I'll have to pick up both of them off the ground in a few seconds' time. Hey, that was almost
And now I can try to surf this.
There's only one word to
Yeah.
say.
Juggernaut could skill. Off that goes.
Well, this is turning into a trap defense. Endo is a calling.
Push up and take all the hits here. Another removal. Not a pal. Push it there and follow him. Okay, so let's dodge through here. Tree FIs. Slowing down. Makes it. Okay, yeah. All the dice for me, thank you. I honestly think Yaz has played really well in horrible situations for this game. Like, I think, like, he's been on the back foot really from before even turn one because I got the blitz. And he's kept making me roll dice that are slightly uncomfortable even with the players going down. So yeah, really rough time for Yaz. Do feel bad for them, for sure.
Oh dear, I hope that player has written a will.
Players rarely speak. I'm all right. And you should know, you've interviewed enough. Come on, guys, together.
Another Kaz.
That player is killing me.
Another Kaz. Jesus. Absolutely monstrous. Monstrous elves, this game. I wish they always punch this hard. They don't always, even with all the mighty blow, but yeah. They definitely have in this one.
5 gold pieces says he gets kicked in the face first.
Should they be stomping on the player's neck with those studded boots that hard?
So yes.
Absolute bloodbath. True, you bully. This is prep for playing Torquemada with my goblins. Cheeky one, nice power on Algaday. Why not? Don't blame them. Please don't die, Algaday. It's going off. Oh my god. Literally dead. This could be an actual dead. I mean, it's got to get the Apo. This could genuinely be the end of that best ward answer. Oh, it's fine. Rudeness. I almost felt like that deserved to die for how unlucky Yaz's dice have been. That would have been like a small amount of satisfaction for them, but yeah, not even an MNG, just completely fine. Oh dear. Yeah. Good job, Apo. Jeez. All of the Rebel Big O Premier Division right then was ready to cheer. All of the Big O Premier Division was like, yes, finally. Finally we get rid of one of those Wood Elves. But no, my Wood Elves are jerks. My Wood Elves are absolute jerks. I think we keep everyone safe in bits of the tree here. Now the Apo is gone. Could quite like to get SVP on you actually, so maybe we'll do this blitz. I don't really care about these two, so if they get hurt, they get hurt. So let's do that for 3 dice. Should have moved those first.
This is going to be decisive.
Oh my god. I'd quite like to get SVP on you. Sure, why not? Because I'd really like to get GFI and GT up to dodge or... Yeah, dodge really. Just like anything to make them a bit more survivable. Pitch clear. Could happen. Could. Probably could have re-rolled that, to be honest. That tree route. Would have been a bit greedy, but like, could have done. Maybe we even hand off to GFI and GT here. Because it's a tricky one, because Catcher is actually ready to get a level now if we get... Maybe try the pass. Maybe we try the pass, because like, what are they going to do about it? That would be the dream scenario, wouldn't it? Get one SCP on you because I think you need 32. And then get the touchdown on old Ginger Tea. Misspelled Ginger Tea. Thank you for the raid, Jakala. So I need this to be more than 3 squares from here because I do not want it to go scattering out of bounds. Lovely, so that gets 32. That's ready to score. Done. Greed. Yeah, Coxar, there is an argument for that for sure, but there's also, I think, an argument here, which is that I have used my apothecary and the win's the most important thing. You definitely could just make the argument I should score and go for more touchdowns. The humans are so beat up. But... like, I don't need the touchdown difference because, especially in this group stage, it's less critical. Whereas keeping the team alive and keeping SVP on the right players, that's all important. In fact, given that I have tons of cash in the bank, I'm not even going to put the tree on the line. Because that's got 10 SVP and we're saving on it. So it's the only one who didn't get any cows today, and amongst all the murders everyone else was doing. Did they fail all their KOs as well? Oh my god. Oh, Griff came back. So they could maybe one turn. No, they really can't. There's 5 players. I probably should check that sooner, but yeah. Even with Griff, I think they can't do this one turn. And you know what? If I'm wrong and they do it, then let's say fair play to Yaz. And well done. Change weather. I'm just going to take their hits. Alright, well, I think that I now know for certain what I'm getting as my reward for this next week because of the Swiss. I think it's pretty much guaranteed with a win that I play Lordies. Here you go, Yaz gets a kill. That one will stick. And that's why I didn't go for the earlier score. because that kill doesn't matter, but if it was someone more important, it could have done. Yeah, I think I'm certainly playing Lordykins' Underworld, which I think, given the TV gap, means it's definitely going to be an appointment with Morg next round. This is so Blood Bowl. Like, poor Yaz, who hasn't been able to get casualties all game. Now the stats will show that they got some casualties when they absolutely do not matter. But yeah, I think we will run into the absolute murder machine that is Lordy's Underworld next. So we'll pay a price for winning. But it's definitely good news for us in the Swiss. I'll try to show everyone the table afterwards, though I don't think it's showing in game because they've had to do all sorts of hot fixes, Rebel, to make up for the fact that Cyanide haven't set the Swiss things up right, I think.
What's wrong?
It's Mr. Yaz. Well, that was, I think, what people call a comedy mega dicing in our favour. So, yeah, that was ridiculous. So, let's see what things look like in here. I don't know how up to... These might be right now, I'm not sure. This is definitely right, because Lordykins played Coat Guy this round and won. So, like, we've played Coat Guy and we drew. We've now played Yasmir and we won. So we've played a lot of these teams because of how the Swiss works. It will keep you playing into the players who are at the top. Oh, these aren't completely right because I played Phage Forge and beat Phage Forge. So, like, yeah, they're not completely right, but the top of it's right. These are all correct for sure, and I think Noctif is correct as well. So, the way it works this season in Rebel Big O, I've been repeating myself in every stream, but for anyone who hasn't seen it already, the way it works is all of the teams that are returning. So if you reroll to a fresh team this season, you didn't go into this division, but all the teams in the Big O conference, which is the Australasian conference, that are returning, went into this one mega division, and this is like the first stage. It's done as a Swiss, so if you win, you keep playing the teams that are winning as well. And then at the end of the 6 games, it then filters into groups which have varying access to playoff tickets. The exact details of that, you'd have to go and check all the... there's like a diagram which explains exactly how like the different positionings work. But the short version is that we really want to finish in the top 6, because in the top 6, we are guaranteed to go into a group of 4 that has 2 playoff tickets. So really, like, top 6 is very desirable. If you can't make top 6, then top 12 is the next cutoff point. After that, you go into a big mega group where there's a really tiny slim chance of a playoff ticket. But top 6 guarantees you one of those 2 groups that has 2 playoff tickets. So that's what we're aiming for. And I'd say now, after that, when we're in a very strong position, because obviously, like, we've played 4 games out of 6 and we're second. We've also ticked off some of these teams. We've ticked off that. We've ticked off that. We've played Phage. We've played Destruction Derby. So, yeah, 100% we're playing Lordykins next round, which will be hideous because, well, the good news is they're missing their Tackle Mighty Bow Blitzer, which is very, very nice. But they will have like 600,000 in inducements. So we will see Morg for sure. Probably Morg and Bomber. And then Bribes would be my best guess. So it's not going to be fun next round. But it will be fun because that's the fun of this. Like, we've got to play the good games. We've got to play the tough opponents. And Lordykins has been really kicking bum this season with the Underworld. Like, they absolutely monstered Coat Guy this round. And Coat Guy's a good coach who I drew with, like, and is the previous Super Bowl winner before me. So yeah, Coco's a really good coach, but Lordykins Underworld just munched through those Orcs in the last round. So it'll be a really tough game next round for sure. Just waiting to see if we'll get validation here. We haven't got validation, I don't think. Which is a shame, because I would love to just see the SPP here, because we got quite a lot. I think we got at least a couple of Kaz on Al Gaday. We got 4 SPP on Catch, which I think will be enough to... Yeah, so we have got enough, I thought it was, to roll a stat again on Catcher. So I will, when I get the SPP come through, I'll roll a stat here, hoping for agility, obviously. If I don't hit agility, then I think it's going to be either sure feet or leap, because leap's really nice for one turn as well. And then we'll save up for the last time to see if we can hit agility on the last one. That's probably what I'll do there. I think we got 2 Kaz and a touchdown on GFI NGT, which gets them to 8, which will be still not quite enough to put dodge on them, so we'll still be saving, but a lot close to getting dodge here. I think that's the big ones. I don't think anything else was too big, but I can't do it until Yaz validates, and I wouldn't blame Yaz if Yaz, after that total icing, if Yaz just shut down their computer without validating, which I think is probably what's happened. So yeah, that's where we are after game 4. If you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying the Rebel Run, hit that like and subscribe.